A very good morning to all my dear students. In our history online class, we have already started our first chapter, the River Valley Civilization. In the previous lecture, we learned about the sources of the Harappan culture, sites of the Indus Valley Civilization, and the chief features of the Harappan culture, town planning. We learn about the drainage system of Mohenjo-daro, buildings and houses. We learn about the great granaries. We learn about the great public bath, the assembly hall, which was used for general meetings by the ruler, the lothal docks, people's dwelling houses, and we learn the four social groups of people. The people were grouped into four different classes: the learned or the ruling class who lived in the citadel area, the rich merchants and the warriors, traders and artisans who worked in brick workshop and factories, manual laborers who lived in single room houses down the city. Today we are going to start our next point, art of sculpture. Sculpture क्या होता है? The art of shaping figures in the round or in relief, as by chiseling marble, modeling clay, or casting in metal. Murtiya. The Harappans made beautiful and artistic sculptures of clay. क्ले से बनाते थे, स्टोन से बनाते थे, and they use different types of metals also. Statues and figurines. Figurines means murtiya. A young bull, a stout watchdog, a shawl-wearing yogi, a dancing girl, and a male dancer have been found at different sites of the Indus Valley civilization. बहुत सारी मूर्तियाँ वहाँ पे मिली हैं, जैसे कि एक यंग बुल मिला है, स्टाउट वॉच डॉग मिला है, एक शॉल वियरिंग योगी, एक मूर्ति है, ऐसे लगता है कि जैसे उन्होंने कोई शॉल पहनी हो, डांसिंग गर्ल है, एक मेल डांसर है, like this. The metal workers at Mohenjo-daro and Harappa were quite skilled in their art. Quite skilled means what? अपने काम में बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपर्ट होना, अच्छा होना. So they were skilled worker, skilled artist. A bronze statue of a dancing girl is shown relaxing after अ डांस परफॉर्मेंस. ऐसा लगता है उस ब्रॉन्ज स्टैचू को देखकर कि जैसे वो डांसिंग गर्ल अपना परफॉर्मेंस कंप्लीट होने के बाद रिलैक्स होकर खड़ी है. हर राइट हैंड इज़ ऑन हर हिप. उसका जो राइट हैंड है वो उसके हिप पे रखा है. एंड लेफ्ट हैंड इज़ डैंगलिंग फ्री. ऐसे लग रहा है वो फ्री डैंगलिंग मतलब झूलना. ओके. शी इज़ वेयरिंग अ लार्ज नंबर ऑफ बैंगल्स. वी कैन सी इन द पिक्चर a large numbers of bangles in her hand. Her large eyes, उसकी बड़ी आंखें, flat nose and a big lower lip. जो lower lip है वो big है. So ये जो features है वो निग्रोइड लोगों के features जैसा दिखाई देता है. Similarly, the figure of mother goddess and a bull are fine example of sculptures in टेराकोटा. टेराकोटा क्या होता है? टेराकोटा is a hard brownish red fired clay that is used for architectural ornament, art of pottery. The Indus Valley potters had known quite well the use of potter's wheel. It means what? They know how to use the potter's wheel. With its help, they produced articles of different shapes and designs. The clay pottery was baked. It means what? They knew that if we baked the pottery, अगर हम pottery को bake करते हैं तो ये long life तक रहेगा. And its surface was painted with glazed colors. birds, animals, and human figures were made on these items of pottery. See this picture carefully. The painted jar found at Lothar. Here we can see the picture of animal. The Indus Valley people were very good in the art of carving also. Their carvings of various animals on seals are really praiseworthy. For example, their carvings of the buffalo, the bison, the rhinoceros, the tiger, or the deer are excellent and look realistic. Realistic मतलब जैसे असली में हो. They made these figures in ivory, soapstone, leather metal, and wood with a great artistic skills. Seals of Mohenjo-daro. More than 2000 seals have been found at different sites of the Indus Valley civilization. These are made up of different materials such as pottery, steatite, glazed earthenware, ivory, etc. Seals of terracotta and copper have also been found. Most of these are square or rectangular in shape, and figures of animals and human beings are engraved on the seals. Of 2000 seals discovered so far, the most important one is the seal of Shiva or Pashupati, discovered at Mohenjo-daro. From the seal, we get to know about the dress, hairstyle, and the ornament of these people, their religious beliefs, commercial activities, trade relations of those times, and the script of these people. Social and economic life of the people. Dress and ornaments. The Indus Valley people were the first in the world to spin cotton and woolen yarn. इंडस वैली के लोग दुनिया के वो पहले लोग थे जिन्होंने स्पिन कॉटन और उलन से कपड़े बनाए. This has been confirmed from the discovery of a number of clay spindles of different sizes all over these cities. Moreover, needles and buttons have also been found there. Always I told you that history gives us lots of information which is very useful for us, important for us. We understand our present better just because of that. This suggests that the people of the Indus Valley civilization knew the art of weaving and stitching. Cotton clothes were in common use while wool was used in winter. Men kept short beard and whisker. Whisker means a long projected hair. Their hair was combed backward and it was either cut short or coiled into a knot on top of the head. Men and women, rich or poor, wore ornaments. Ornaments like necklaces, fillets, armlet, and finger rings were common to both men and women. Women also wore girdles, earrings, nose rings, anklet, bangles, and bracelets. Food. The people of the Indus Valley ate wheat and barley. They ground these in millstone and baked them into bread. Rice too was a part of their food. Beside these milk and milk products, fruits, especially pomegranates and bananas, fresh vegetables, fish, meat were also of their food. Occupations. As you know, agriculture was the most important and the first occupation of the Indus Valley people. Their fields were near the rivers. As we learned before this, that all the civilizations developed near the river. Their fields were near the rivers. They built small dams, channels, and embankments to control the supply of water. Domestication of animals was another occupation of the people. Oxen, bulls, sheep, pig, buffalo, elephants were domesticated. Camels and asses were used as the beasts of burden. There were carpenters, goldsmiths, potters, toy makers, weavers, engravers, seal maker, and a bricklayers. Bead making, tool making, weapon making were the other occupations.